We are headed down the fast track to the fantasy playoffs. We're scrambling to the waiver wire every week, trying to find somebody that can help us or a stash that might break out later in the season. We had a player yesterday break out on us that just came out randomly, and now he's sitting on 70% of fantasy leagues, maybe even more in ESPN and Yahoo. Christian Watson is now going to be the hot flavor of the week on the waiver wire. Everybody's going to run and get him. Everyone's going to be talking him up this week. He'll be in all the waiver wire articles. We're going to talk about him today, even though it's Monday. People aren't searching for him on the internet right now. But this is very interesting because we're looking at a rookie wide receiver who is all of a sudden had his first breakout game, and can he continue to deliver? That is the question. Looking at what he did yesterday against the Cowboys, 8 targets, equating to 4 catches for 107 yards and 3 touchdowns, 164 air yards, 32.7 PPR fantasy points, wide receiver 3 overall right now. We still got the Monday night game, but more than likely going to finish in the top 5. There shouldn't be many more wide receivers scoring more than what he did. It should be locked in the top 3 for almost. Before this game, prior, he saw just 14 targets on the season, and now he had his breakout game. The question is, can he continue? Can this continue? We don't know for sure, but it might be volatility, or he might be just anointed as the guy. Rodgers might be trusting him now, and he might be getting YOLO balls left and right. Looking at his athletic profile, this is what gets us most intrigued about him. 6'4", 208 pounds, ran a 4.36 40-yard dash, 98th percentile size adjusted speed score, 95th percentile burst score. Small school prospect from North Dakota State, but got drafted in the second round. Mind you, though, early in the second round, almost first round. Packers drafting him. When you look at this athletic profile, this just screams air yards. For sure. A guy running a 4.36, 6'4", get him downfield and chuck it deep to him. Do it consistently. Let him get behind the defense. Chuck him the football. Get him some air yards. Air yards are important for fantasy football success because even if you're not getting volume, if you connect on 1 or 2 deep passes, that could be enough to get you a wide receiver 1 week. That could get you a solid wide receiver 2 week. That's all it takes. He had over half the targets than what he received all season in yesterday's game. Could be an indicator that there's more to come. He's healthy. He's getting targets. Rodgers is doing whatever he can to keep this team afloat. We don't know what the future is going to hold for this guy, but he is the hot waiver wire topic of the week. He is the guy everyone's going to. What if this is a forever type deal? You miss out on him and he hits for the rest of the season. What if the next few games he flops? Who is the last wide receiver on your bench, and can you live without him? Can you live without that last running back to find out? Can you live without having a second tight end? You should be able to, because you shouldn't be having 2 tight ends on your team. That's where you're messing up. Get rid of that second tight end. But can you live without that last running back? Can you live without that last wide receiver? Can you do that? Do you need it? Do you want to take this risk on? There is risk here, but the upside is what we just saw. That is our upside. And I want this upside. I want to chase that. If it flops, what's going to happen to you? You're probably just going to pick up another guy on waivers 2 weeks from now. Another guy with upside, maybe another running back. Running backs are easier to pick up because you know there's going to be a guy stepping into touches. You just chase the touches. You're more able to predict what's going to happen with that. At least you know he's going to get some carries. Wide receiver here is hard to predict. Rookie wide receivers tend to ramp things up towards the end of the season because they're getting established. They're coming back from injuries. They're getting their feet wet. Christian Watson could be that case. He's got the draft capital. He's got the athleticism. He's got 1 game under his belt with top-tier production. He's got a quarterback. The offense is needing something here. They are needing something. The Packers need to step it up if they even want a chance for the playoffs. And you know Rodgers does. You know this team does because they got a lot going on here. So Christian Watson might be in the fold. If anything, he is the hot hand right now, and you can look at that. But let me know in the comments below what you think about Christian Watson. Are you getting him? Are you staying away? Is he your top priority on the waiver wire this week? Let me know down there below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. I'm here to help you out with stashes all the time on this channel. Guys to pick up off waivers, guys to make trades on, all kinds of suggestions to help out your fantasy team. Again, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.